refresh your brain.
Aviana McCoy is in a traditional third grade class. That means the Wilson Elementary School student was in second grade last school year and then moved up to third grade this year. She'll take the IREAD in a couple months.
How do you think you're going to do?
Good.
Have you been preparing?
Yes.
Next door to Aviana's class is the transitional classroom.
Correct. So there are third graders and fourth graders that make up this class.
As Operation Education has reported, 71% of third graders in South Bend schools passed the IREAD in 2025. There were 277 third graders who did not pass. While some received a good cause exemption, allowing them to be promoted to fourth grade, 160 students did not. The IDOE data shows the district retained 144 third graders. But district leaders say they also retained students who passed the IREAD by 1 or 2 points.
And so when we look at, to your point, those students who passed maybe 1 or 2 points, does that tell us that they're skilled readers? Probably not.
Carla Lee, the district's executive director for curriculum and instruction, says there are retained students at 13 of its buildings, including here at Wilson. Instead of sticking them in a traditional third grade classroom again, the district created a multi-level classroom, which it's calling a transitional classroom.
So it's a plethora of students who did not pass, but then also the students who did pass, but by a very small margin. So it's building the capacity, although those students are in fourth grade and their peers in that building and that blended approach are third grade, because the bands of learning are so close and because the standards of learning are so close, that we could bring those two grade levels together in a multi-level classroom and address both at the same time.
Here at Wilson, there are about 18 students in the transitional class. Some did not pass the IREAD, others passed by just a couple points.
We want to make sure that we're not watering down the standards. Students are still held at high expectations. We know that if we continue to hold students high, they'll reach that bar.
School leaders say communication with families is regular and often. The students are getting interventions and instruction aligned to their needs. And the district is leaning heavily on data and understanding where students are in real time.
So another primary reason why we are innovative in this approach is, as you have just said, research says that if under the retention, well, what are you going to do differently? Because if we do the same thing, then we will have the same outcome, right?
The retained students are being exposed to the fourth grade material while also working to fill in the learning gaps that previously kept them from moving on.
We can't move the accountability. The accountability is the accountability, but how do we move as strategic and as strong as we can to respond to children during this?
That's why the transitional students attend lunch and their specials classes with the traditional fourth grade students, which school leaders like Principal Samantha Smith say helps with the social emotional piece for the kids.
So yeah, you got to keep in mind that being retained, that does something to you. Students may feel that, man, I didn't go up to fourth grade. So it's important that they are still continuing to go to specials with fourth grade. They still have fourth grade schedule, and they're still with their peers whom they were with last year.
The transitional students will again take the IREAD in a couple months, and if they pass, they'll move on to fourth grade next year together.
I'm excited to see the data. I really am, because of what we have in place.
I'm John Paul. Thanks for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.